A lot of times after losses, fans will say, it's the goalie's fault. It's the defense's fault. Well, this game featured a little bit of a mix of both, so I'm going to point out some of these, go over some of these plays. There's a lot to go over here. Let's get into it. Typically, 99% of the time you refer to a bad goal is one that is well defended. So I want you guys to watch this play, watch where the shot comes from. Good breakout by Ottawa, coming in with speed. Now, the shot comes from a pretty unthreatening area, but I do want to say, he had a lot of time and space to walk in there. But Darcy Kuemper's probably going to want that one back. I could pick on Kuemper because he's been great up until this game was a tough one. Want to give some props to youngster defenseman, 92 for the Kings, Brandt Clarke here. Clarke has talked a lot about how he's wanted to become more well-rounded, more defensive this summer, which is great. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I want to highlight his bread and butter right here, which is quarterbacking the power play, making offensive plays, setting up his teammates. So here it is, moves up the wall, head up the whole time, scanning the ice the whole time. Finds Kempe here with a nice shot. Now let's see this one here. As I mentioned earlier, is the play well defended? Shot came from all the way out there. That's not one that Darcy Kuemper is going to like. So on this play, I want you guys to watch the center, Phil Deneau, who's really good at winning face-offs, typically, and playing in his own end. Right here, he was just a little bit off. And in the NHL, if you're just a little bit off, a lot of times you're pulling the puck out of your net. So watch Phil Deneau here. Watch the entire play unfold. So Deneau loses the draw, and then is just a second too late tying that player up, who is able to fire one off in a dangerous area. Now that's a legitimate scoring chance. That's a tough one to expect Kuemper to stop. So this is another one of those plays you can call a defensive breakdown by the Kings, the coverage breakdown. Two guys sucked into the wall here. Just wide open, just complete breakdown in coverage. Was able to walk right in, buy a ticket, buy a hot dog, buy a sody pop. You had all day on that one. I also want to point out here that while Darcy Kuemper by no means had the best game of his NHL career, take a look at the shots. Is not elite of a goaltending performance the Kings had this game. Ottawa had it even tougher. The Kings put up 5 and 15 shots. That is not good. This one is also a bit of a coverage breakdown in the Kings defensive game. So initially it looks okay. It looks like everyone's covered. However, this guy gets loose and there we go. Able to walk in, ticket, sody pop. So right here I want you guys to watch Mikey Anderson. There's Claude Giroux. Outstanding player, been in the league forever. Mikey Anderson just a step behind. That's all it takes against a good player, guys. Slippery Claude Giroux got in on that one. Just a step behind. So this one here is a power play goal. And once again, the shot comes from a dangerous area here. Trevor Moore, Thousand Oaks. Stick was just not in the correct lane to break that pass up. That's a tough one. It's very hard to defend on the PK. Trevor Moore's stick was in this passing lane, the same as Joel Edmondson. But the actual passing lane was actually behind him. So just those details right there of where to have your stick on the PK, it makes a big difference. I'm going to show this Tanner Jeannot goal here because I really like what he's been bringing to the table. Just ugly, go to the net, garbage goals. Hey, they all count, right? And that's something that the Kings didn't really have too much of in the past couple seasons. Guys who are just willing to get their nose dirty and go north-south, drive the puck to the net, get into the dirty areas. That is a dirty areas goal 101 right there. So, nice work, Tanner Jeannot. Comes out of the scrum there and just straight to the net. Garbage goal. To put a cap on it, I will show this 3-on-3 overtime goal, but it's 3-on-3, so it doesn't really count, right? It's not real hockey. Oh, made someone mad there. I mean, it's tough to defend 3-on-3. Great shot there. And that was game. Crazy, wonky hockey game very early in the season. A lot of these things are going to get cleaned up. It is what it is. One hockey game, not the end of the world. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.